Welcome to Nasirsoft. In this video, I am going to show you the Java database connectivity with MySQL. So the Java database connectivity or JDBC basically allows you to connect your Java application with the database. So whatever database you are using, so in this video, I will show you to use the JDBC with MySQL. So JDBC basically provides specification. Okay, so whatever database you are using, so you should use the specific driver, okay, for that specific database. Okay, so JDBC provides an interface which allow you to perform SQL operation independent of the instance of used database. To use JDBC, you require the database specific implementation of the JDBC driver. Okay, so this is very simple. For example, so before going to do this further continue, okay, so you need to download uh, the jar file of the MySQL. Okay, so that will basically connects the that is required for the MySQL and then connects to the Java JDBC. So the link is mentioned in video description. So I assume that you already installed the MySQL in your basically system. So I have already installed the database system if the MySQL. If you are not installed the MySQL, so you can, this link is mentioned in video description. Okay, so after installing the MySQL in your system, so this link is also mentioned in video description. This is for the download the jar file. Okay, so you can select your operating system. So I select the platform independent. Okay, and here it shows me the two file. I go for the zip file, so press on download button, and no thanks, just start my download. Okay, so after some second the downloading is started. Okay, and it's completed. Okay, go to the specific uh, location of the file. Okay, so this is the location, and inside this one here you can see that this is the basically a jar file. Okay, so now we download the both MySQL and MySQL basically jar file. Okay, so to working with the JDBC, here at the start we need to import the java.sql, this package. Okay, you need to create a folder. Okay, a subfolder. For example, I want to create a subfolder here. So go to inside the new and click on the folder and name the folder, for example, lib. Okay, and inside the lib, so if I go my downloads, this file basically I just download it, extract it, and this is basically the jar file. Select this and go to your editor and paste inside the lib. Okay, so now my lib contain that specific jar file. So now again go to here and the build path and configure build path. Inside the libraries, click on the class path and here add the jar, and jar is now inside my lib folder. This is okay. Click on OK and apply and close. So after that, okay, so now we import the jar file of the SQL. Okay, so now inside the main, delete this one, and inside the try and catch, and this one inside the try, here first we need to create the connections. Okay, so connection, and the object is, for example, connect, and this is the uh, driver manager dot get connections. Okay, and inside this here we need to pass the, for example, the different credential. This is the JDBC colon MySQL, as I am using the MySQL. uh, yeah, sorry, colon localhost, and then the forward slash the port name, that is 3306, followed by your database name. Okay, so this is my basically MySQL, and my database name is my Nasir. So whatever database you are using, okay, so you can create a database inside the MySQL environment. So I create this, that is Nasirsoft. Okay, and inside the table name is form underscore data underscore table. Okay, so the first is we need to basically here write the database name. Database name is Nasirsoft. Okay, and then close this. Inside the second parameter, okay, so this is not yet Hercules, this is okay. Inside the second parameter, here we pass after the comma, we pass the username, and my username is root, and inside the third, here you pass your password. So my password is empty, so therefore I do not enter anything here. Okay, so after basically this is the connection on object. So after providing this, the next thing is we will create a statement, or so basically through that statement we will execute the MySQL command. So this is the statement, and statement object name, for example, stm. Okay, and the object is that connection of con dot create statement method. Okay, after creating the statement object, to that specific object, that is stm. Okay, here dot execute query method, and inside the execute query, here we pass the query. Okay, and whatever it will return, we will save it inside the result set object. Okay, result set object, that is for example rs, and the query is basically we will select all the rows. Okay, so for this, select all the rows from the table name, and in my scenario inside the database the table name is form data table, and it have the one row data. Okay, so if I again go and here paste the table name. Okay, so after basically it shows it will return me all the rows. Okay, so through iterate over the rows, I will use the while loop. Okay, here while the result set dot next method. Okay, and inside this show me all for example specific variable, that is sys out. Okay, and print out me the result set dot get uh, get string method, and inside this method, for example, show me the email. Okay, so the column name is email, so I will want only one. Okay, for example column name, that is email. Okay, so whatever if I execute this. Okay, so there is some the error is basically this is not the forward slash, this is the column after the local host. Okay, if I again execute, now you can see that it shows me there is one row in the table, so therefore it shows me the one email. Okay, column here. So here you for this, for example, if you want the other rows, so you can just place at the place of, or here for example I want two column for that email and the name. Okay, so for the here for example after the plus, here through the rs dot get string, and show me the name as well. And one thing lost, whenever all the rows are executed, so at the end here we can close, we can also close the, we will close dot close method, we will invoke for close the database connection basically. Okay, if we again execute, here you can see that now two columns are showing, the first is email and the second is the name. So this is how you can connect your MySQL in the Java application through and this is all the process how you can connect, you can import the jar file, and then how you can write the you can build the Java connection. Okay, and then how you can write the any SQL query, and how you can get the data from the MySQL. So hope this video will help you a lot. If you have any question regarding to this topic, you can email me. Email is mentioned in video description, or you can comment inside the video comment section. All the downloadable links are mentioned in video description. Stay blessed. Have a nice day.